Alrighty, folks. Listen, I ain't gonna waste your time. I ain't gonna waste my time. This was a dud by the Kansas City Royals. Let's go ahead and talk about it, shall we? Welcome to the Royals Recap. My name is Jacob Milham. I'm one half of the Royals Rundown podcast. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. And listen, folks, this was, we knew it had to end. The 4-game streak is over, and the Royals drop Tuesday night's game to the Arizona Diamondbacks 6-2 in this was a weird game. It was like we can point to Alec Marsh. I'm sure Alec Marsh is going to draw the ire of so many Royals fans out there. And I can't say that he doesn't quote unquote deserve it. All right, he picked up the loss tonight. He pitched only 5 innings only. Got 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. ERA is up to 4.75 now on the year. The way that I'm looking at this, number one, I am an Alec Marsh fan. I believe in him. I believe in the low-end rotational starter value that he has, because that's what he is. He is a number 5 starter. Okay, I'm sorry. He is a good number 5 starter. He really is. But in that same vein, he's going to have games like today. All right, the Diamondbacks got to him early, really put the Royals in a hole. But, I mean, the Bats didn't do their part in digging him out of said hole, though. All right, Bobby Witt Jr. doubled in the bottom of the first, scoring Garrett Hampson. But then that was it. That was it for scoring until the bottom of the 9th inning when Vinny doubled and then came around to score. It's ups and downs. It happens. That's why we have a 162-game season. Overall, the Royals are going into Wednesday afternoon looking for the series win still, and they're not getting swept again. So I'm disappointed. I guess I'm disheartened maybe by tonight's showing, just because it was, we're riding this wave of emotion, of passion, of winning baseball, frankly, into Tuesday night, and it just came to a screeching halt. But that happens. That's baseball for you. Let's go ahead and run up and down the lineup, because the lineup was not bad tonight. Just their hits were very interspersed, if you will. Like, they didn't leave a whole bunch of guys on base. They had the Renfroe getting caught stealing was frustrating. I get that. But let's get back to the lineup. Garrett Hampson leading off tonight. Not the most inspiring leadoff guy, but he did get a hit. He struck out once, and he came around to score one of their 2 runs. Bobby Witt Jr., the multi-hit streak is over. All right, he had 1 hit, 1 RBI, and 1 strikeout on the evening. Batting average on the year is at .340 right now. Vinny Pasquantino had a hit late in the bottom of the 9th inning and then came around to score a run of his own, also drew a walk. Salvador Perez had a hit, scored Vinny from second base, so there you go. Hunter Renfroe did not have a hit tonight, but did draw 2 walks. He accounted for 2 of the Royals' 3 walks tonight, so that's pretty valuable if you ask me. Freddie Fermin was the only Royals player with a multi-hit effort today, having 2 hits, batting all the way down in the number 6 slot. So hey, we know Jeremy Greco's a fan of him. I'm a fan of him. I'm sure folks want to see him higher up in the lineup moving forward. Michael Garcia, he's had a pretty good go at it. Unfortunately, his hit safely streak is now over himself. He was the lone Royals player tonight who did not get on base, did not have a walk, no hits, nothing like that. Nick Lofton had a hit later on in the game. Excuse me, I spoke too soon. Dairon Blanco also did not reach base safely in his 3 ABs. 7 hits for the team, drawn 3 walks. I mean, Jordan Montgomery was a big name free agent for a reason, and he looked like one. tonight. Okay, he's not had a good year by any stretch, but you know, Arizona pitching got the job done tonight. Only struck out the Royals 5 times to 3 walks, but limited the damage when it came to the scoreboard, and that's all that really, really matters. I think Ryan Lefevre put it best on the broadcast when he said that this wasn't a dominant go from the pitching. He said something to the effect of that they labored through the game, and they did. It looked like the Royals had several opportunities to put the Diamondbacks on the ropes. And you know, that's how I felt after the bottom of the first inning. I was like, you know what, they're gonna claw back into this. They'll get there eventually. Just you wait and see. And you know, top of the fifth comes around. Alec Marsh allows that home run to Marte, his 21st on the year. And after that, it's all Arizona all the time. But it happens. Losses happen. Royals sit at 56-46 now. The Diamondbacks sit at 52-50. So let's not be too doom and gloom. All right, the Royals they lost to a postseason contending team on the NL side. They lost to a good opponent, and they're still going for the series win tomorrow. I'm happy with that. I'm also happy that they will be having Michael Wacha on the mound tomorrow, who really got the stretch of quality started for these guys. It's going to be a late game tomorrow. First pitch isn't until 7:10 p.m. Kauffman Standard Time, so make sure you tune in for that. Truthfully, folks, I'm keeping it short tonight because I have an early morning. I got to be up at 4 my time. So I'm trying to go get some sleep while I can. So I'm gonna retweet all the clips and stuff like that, all the post-game interviews that Bally Sports puts out. If you want to listen to them, I would highly suggest going and looking up All Things Vern, so you can hear his post-game show from tonight later on. Once again, my name is Jacob Milham. Thank you very much for joining me this evening on the Royals Recap, and until next time, go Royals!